Hey guys, welcome to At Home Fitness with Coach A. I am Coach A, and this is the YouTube channel that aims to bring you guys in-gym quality coaching and workouts for your at-home and garage gym needs. It is day number 170 of At Home Fitness, and it is the 1st of September 2020. So without further ado, let's get to today's work. I'll head out to the garage gym as usual and demonstrate the movements for you guys. It is going to be two pieces. One is going to be an AMRAP, there's going to be a rest, and then there is going to be a Metcon, i.e. for time, as the second piece. So the first piece is going to be an 8-minute AMRAP. You're going to have 3 different movements. The first one is going to be a burpee. You're going to do 5, then 10, then 15 on the third round, and so on. So the fourth round will increase by 5, etc. The second movement is going to be an air squat, and it is going to be 10s. So 10 first round, 20 second round, 30 third round, etc. The third and final movement is going to be a double under with a jump rope, and that is going to be 15, 30, 45. So the burpees are 5s, the air squats are 10s, and double unders are 15s. A sample of how this will work is like this. Clock will start, you'll have 8 minutes, you'll do 5 burpees, then you'll do 10 air squats, then you'll do 15 double unders. Second round, you'll do 10 burpees, you'll do 20 air squats, and you'll do 30 double unders, etc., increasing by how I demonstrated those would be increasing by. The trick here is once you guys get to the end of the 8-minute AMRAP, you're going to tally where you're at. So let's say, for example, you have finished, and this should be further than this. I'm just going to throw this out there because it's easy to do the math for me. You have finished 20 burpees, you have finished 40 air squats, and out of 60 double unders, you have finished 5. You're going to take a 4-minute rest. And then the 4-time piece, that's going to be the real intensity here, is going to be the exact opposite of what you did. So you're going to start on whatever your last rep was, the 5th double under. You're going to do 5 double unders, then you're going to do 40 air squats, then you're going to do 20 burpees. And you're going to work backwards through that first round, or in this case, final round, of 15 double unders, 10 air squats, and 5 burpees, with the goal of doing it as fast as possible, i.e. trying to finish it faster than you got there going up or ascending in the rep scheme. All right, so there's a couple different scores you guys can record if you want to record scores. First one's going to be the total amount of work you did in the 8-minute AMRAP. The second one is going to be how long it took you to work backwards on that exact 8-minute AMRAP. Stick around if you guys want to see me demonstrate in the garage. I'll be out there in a sec, and it'll be at the end of the video here. Alright guys, welcome to the garage gym. Trying out a new headset today for you guys to see if it works better. See if you can hear me a little better, so let me know what you think. So 3 movements today. We're looking at a burpee, an air squat, and a double under with a jump rope. Let's go through those first, and then we'll make sure you guys understand the setup of this workout. So burpees, head and chest, all the way down, hips on the floor at the same time. I prefer to teach this as elbows extend, hips lift, feet come to the hands using the core and the hips. Up overhead and clap. So if you want to think of this as, kind of translating with the movement, those feet coming up to the hands is going to be very similar to the way you close your hips on a toe-to-bar, knee to elbow, or some kind of straight-legged sit-up. Okay, and then we have our air squats. After that, full range of motion, no body weight. Can you weight this? Yes. If you do, keep it pretty light because we want to have a lot of high reps on this. All right, I want you guys to get through multiple rounds. Plus, every time you go to another round, those reps are going to accumulate quickly, so that's going to really change things. If we have some heavy weight on there, you're going to have to toss in a lot more rest than you think. Third movement is going to be double unders with a jump rope, right? So 1 hop for 2 rotations. Modifications, we'll get through in a second. But the big thing here is, remember, 5, 10, 15, etc. on the burpees, 10, 20, 30, etc. on the air squats, 15, 30, 45, etc. on the double unders. That is going to increase until you get to 8 minutes. Once you guys get to 8 minutes, 4-minute rest. Okay? Write down your number, wherever you finish, or just remember it. It's fine if it's up to you.
And then we're going to start there on that exact last rep, and we are going to work backwards for time, okay? So theoretically, there's two scores here. There's how many reps you got on the 8-minute AMRAP, and there's how long it took you to descend all the way back down that ladder. All right, stick around. I will go over the brief modifications for the 3 different movements.
Stay tuned for movement modifications.
So we're going to keep the modifications pretty simple. The movements are pretty simple. The burpee, we're really only looking at modifying if we're really slow, as in like several seconds of burpee, or if we have an injury that we have to work around, like a shoulder, a knee, a hip, or something, maybe in our lower back, that we can't come off the ground from, okay? So theoretically, there's 2 ways we can adjust this. We can make it a push-up, okay, if we need to get rid of that hip hinge extension, rolling spine component, or if we need to get rid of the push itself, we can do squat thrust, some people call it, down and up, all kinds of different things, but it's basically the same thing as a burpee without going down and doing that push-up sort of range of motion, okay? Second one's gonna be an air squat. If you guys can't squat, it probably has something to do with the knees, in which case let's focus on a hinge pattern if possible. It could be a weighted, slightly weighted good morning, an RDL, or something along those lines with a kettlebell plate, pipe, bar, what have you, band. Doesn't matter. If we need to go into that hinge pattern, and even if it's something that's super light, like a really light band, you're still going to get the idea because the reps are still going to be pretty high and the movements are still going to be pretty fast. Now, double unders. We've been modifying these since day 1. So you more than likely have your preferred method of modification. For today, if that's the case, if you have literally done the same modification since day 1, then let's mix it up today, all right? So we can always go with a single rotation per hop, which would be a single under. If we have a jump rope, but we aren't capable of doing double unders. If we don't have a jump rope or a place to jump rope, there's different things we can do, like hopping laterally over a line. Yes, you can go forward and back over that same line. Lateral tends to just be more of a little bit of benefit to most of us because we lack so much lateral movement in our training that there's a little bit more benefit there than if I was jumping forward and back, right? It's also a little bit easier to hold on to my balance and hold on to my position so I don't trip, fall, or tweak something or land inappropriately or something along those lines. If we have an object in front of us, we can alternating feet kick it. We could do quick up and down step ups, maybe onto a plate or something along those lines. Or you guys can just do the basic jumping jack, all right? For pretty much all those, the reps probably will stay the same. The one thing that you might adjust, sort of, is on those lateral hops, we count over and back as 1 instead of over 1, back 2, okay? Just to make it so we're not getting, you know, into the hundreds on our air squats and possibly burpees and stuff like that.